It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. 2 third gens here in the neighborhood. This will be fixed in time. All right, guys. So we're going to work on the 92 yet again today. We're going to get everything off, completely gutted, and I'll show you guys all the parts that I recently picked up to rebuild that car. But first, you guys already know what we gotta do. We gotta pack a freaking dip. All right, guys, enough playing around. Let's actually put a pinch in. Grizzly Premium Dark Wintergreen, of course, since we don't do Copenhagen or Skull anymore, because they're a bunch of assholes. Let's get working on the third gen. Since it's hot as balls, let's get the windows down. I feel like they move so slow. I don't want to be in Mechanicsburg. No way. For those of you new to the channel, obviously this car is pretty foobarred, but the goodies from this car are going into this car, which this was completely restored. Just got to put the interior in there. But that over there is only a 2.8 liter. This, if I can get this up, because I took the freaking fender off. So it chips down into the glass. There we go, but the glass is screwed already. The 305, the trans, all the suspension and the rear end are going from here into that car, and then I'm going to get a 4th gen donor car to LT1 swap this beast. But I do have everything that I need for the front end. Hopefully, guess we'll find out if I need anything else once we tear all this apart. Which, by the way, I just gave it away, you guys. LT1 swap. I'm still debating if I'm going with the T56 or what I'm going to do tranny wise, but we are definitely doing the LT1 swap, which people used to do that a lot, like back in the day. Not as many people LT1 swap now, more people do the LS, but I want to be different, which is the whole reason for the whole scheme of this car, is to be kind of cheap, but nice at the same time. So you guys will see, I'm pulling out some of the parts right now that I have to replace if I don't get caught on the garage. Holy shit. So the color, I actually have one color idea that I'm probably going to show you guys later on in the video that I'm thinking about going with. Now obviously this bumper is completely shot, so we have one over here. Now a lot of you guys are going to be saying like, oh man, this thing looks like crap, it's cracked and everything like that. I don't care, because it's solely going to be a drag car. We got a new headlight assembly and a new fender. Look at this pile of garbage coming up the road. I'm just kidding, I actually do like 6 seconds. What's up, ugly? Yeah, and I almost forgot. So we put the IROC hood on this, which means even though the hood's screwed on the 88, I still have my old hood that was on this car, which this car was Maui blue, but this is now a custom color. We actually hand mixed this ourselves, so we can use that hood on this car. So we literally have everything I need. I'm thinking, heavy thinking, that the only thing that I might need yet is the actual bumper itself on the inside. I think that's pretty shot, but we can figure out what we're gonna do with that. But like I said, we do have the fender, bumper, new headlight assembly, all sitting over here, and a hood. So we're making progress, boys. So to give a perspective of how bad this was, look at how it just like literally flopped all over the place. Perfect. Almost there. Big guy. Hey. Everything's off. You tell me what you think. Do you think this is terrible? Because truthfully, I don't think it's that bad. Like, I think this, we heat that, we probably get that to bend up to how it's supposed to be. It doesn't have to go far.
It's even worse.
And then this, we can just beat this the hell out. I really need what you have in your cup, though.
Courtesy of Snap-on.
Snap-on beer?
No, Snap-on tools. You know, the rape truck?
Oh.
Yeah, they got me.
Gotcha. Well, let's get these seats out for your car, and then hopefully we have enough time, since this fender's already unbolted, that we can swap hoods. Hey, that's my tap water.
Oh, whoops, my bad.
Well, don't need this anymore. Thought about keeping the headlights. We're not doing it, so we'll just throw that in the pile of bullshit. Throw this in the pile of bullshit. And No, 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 no. That's the good fender, Devin. It's a little rusty, but it's okay. We're gonna sand her down, get her going.
That's what happens with New York parts.
You know what? It was actually, this was Pennsylvania. I went down towards near Philly to get that, honestly, and the bumper, and it was dirt cheap, so I don't care. But this bumper can go bye-bye. Do I have fog lights? Shit, no. I cannot let this go bye-bye just yet because we need the light covers for that bumper. Huh. Alright guys, so I jumped in the pool real fast. We came back down to my grandpa's. I have the fender down here right now, and I have a color that I picked at first, and I was like, ecstatic. I'm like, that's going to be the color of the 3rd gen. But I'm just going to try it. I don't know how I feel about it, actually looking at it. I think I might go with more of a lighter color, if that makes sense. You guys will see, and we'll talk about what I think it'll be like. But first, I'm just going to lightly sand down this fender. I mean, obviously, whatever I put on this fender now is most likely going to come off. But I'm just going to kind of get whatever clear coat is on this off of it, so we can just lay a layer of this on, see what it looks like. And who knows, maybe I'll go with this, maybe I won't. Alright, so now that this is gently sanded down, now I told you guys before that this build is going to be as cheaply as possible, so this might frustrate a lot of you guys. The whole car is getting dipped. I don't care, the whole car is just getting dipped. Now I do have this color right here, which I was leaning towards, which is, it's almost like an olive drab green. So we're going to spray this right now, see what it looks like on this. I feel like I need to do a lighter green, kind of like what I had posted on my Instagram, which I'll post a picture of that here right after this clip. So before I go ahead and spray this real quick, let me know if you guys prefer like the olive drab green or you prefer the green that was in the picture. All right, so the first coat is on. It's very, very light. I just put a very, very light haze on top of here for right now. I'm curious to see what this color actually looks like. There's not a whole lot of sunlight going on here, but who knows, maybe this actually will turn out to something that I like. All right, so now we have a little bit more coverage on here, and it's not in the sunlight, but it is obviously still wet. But the olive drab, I don't know. I feel like the color's nice, but I feel like the picture that I made, I like the color of that far better than the actual olive drab itself. And we're not going to make it two-toned. Obviously, the ground effects and everything are just going to be solid green, but I'm still trying to figure out how I feel about this. I think I'm gonna let it dry for a couple minutes and then put it out in the sun and see what it looks like in the sun. So what are your thoughts on this? Do you want it lighter?
Honestly, it reminds me of Kinsley's poop this morning, so yeah.
Okay.
A little lighter.
Well, I was gonna go with like an olive drab, and it's still wet, but there's a little bit better, I guess, over here. And the sunlight, just to kind of get an idea of the color that I was going to do the whole car on. But, and even in this video, it doesn't necessarily do justice. It looks more of like the color that you would see on the Willys Jeeps, like back in the day.
Yeah. It's honestly an army green.
That's really what it is. It's more of like an army green. And I do kind of want to go with like a military theme for the car. So, I don't know. But like we're going to put like a nice little Snussy Copen sticker along the bottom of the door and stuff like that. But drop a comment down below, guys, if you like this or you like the picture that was shown earlier where it's a lighter color. Truthfully, I like the picture better than this. I mean, this is cool and all, but I do like the overall appearance of the lighter green. But now you guys know for sure the car is going to be green. All right, guys, so we are going to wrap up today's video here. As you can tell, we're getting ready to play some Fortnite, and I just posted about a Q&A on Instagram, so that will actually be in tomorrow's video. There will be an additional video tomorrow. Till tomorrow, guys, see ya.